Many people look wistfully at our setting and they say, oh, this is an amazing environment, which it is. They say these children are incredible, which they are. And your educators are so happy and fulfilled and they have purpose. Yes, they are. But the reality of creating an environment like this is like the analogy of the swan. It's this beautiful, magical, serene experience for the children, but underneath there's a huge amount of furious paddling going on to make this happen. We have many people who say, oh, it's all right for you, you know, you've got this, because of X, Y, Z, we can't do what you do. So we wanted to talk about the nitty-gritty and share with you the challenges and the things that we have to make work, the logistical issues that we have and that we overcome in order to make this experience happen for children.
Our beautiful, amazing forest settings are all in London. 4 out of the 5 are in public parks or forests where we have no fence and simply use boundary flags established by the children to mark out our boundary every day. We could use any size area. We are lucky to be free to roam across acres and acres of forest within our parks and commons. However, you could offer a similar exemplary experience in just 1 acre of woodland. As our sites are all public areas and we have no storage, we have to carry in every single piece of equipment we use every day. Our toilet tent, nappy changing equipment, nappy tent, hand washing facilities, food, drink, resources, first aid kits, tarps for rainy weather, you name it, we carry it into site every day. Each morning and afternoon we put up and take down all of our tents and tarps. We have no buildings in which to shelter, so we prepare all of our families with clothing kit lists on a weekly basis and ensure we have adequate tents, tarps and emergency bothy bags to use to always keep us warm and dry. We're as regulated as any other nursery in the UK and have to follow strict standards in health and hygiene in addition to following the early years foundation stage curriculum. Anything children can learn in a classroom, they can learn outdoors, often at a deeper level. All of our nurseries are Ofsted registered, which is the UK Government Board for Education Services, and our 2 nurseries that have been inspected have been graded as Ofsted Outstanding, with one report commenting that teaching at Little Forest Folk is inspirational. We have to take the same observations and assessments of development of the children as any conventional nursery. We simply ensure we are offering an exemplary setting which provides rich, varied and highly imaginative learning experiences. We of course have to safeguard our children and have a strong base of policies and procedures from which we manage this, in addition to a staffing ratio of 1 adult to every 4 children. We have the same obligations as any other setting to record attendance, risk assessments, accident forms, planning documents, appraisals and many other paperwork-based forms. We believe excellent educators are the most important asset aside from the beautiful forest environment, so we invest heavily in training for our teams. And we value our educators immensely. We love that our staff have such purpose in their lives and we try as often as we can to show them how proud we are of them and how important and crucial a role they are playing in children's lives. We staff each school with 2 supernumerary adults daily, allowing our staff to take time out of ratio to attend trainings, to write observations and to keep up to date with their personal paperwork. We constantly reflect with the children and as a team to strive to continue to offer the best possible experiences for children and to try to see potential future learning opportunities for our children and our adults.
They eat these plants and they get bigger and fatter.
We see our nurseries as communities of learners. Our adults are continually learning just as much as the children and often from the children.
Do you like caterpillars?
I do like caterpillars. Do you like caterpillars?
If we can do all of this in central London, you can do it anywhere.
What final lesson and advice can I share with you? It is that you have to want this. To create this kind of environment for children is incredibly hard work. It's really long hours, it's tiring physically and emotionally, it's draining. It takes over your life, but it's absolutely worth it. You have to be prepared to fight, and I think that we should be fighting for our children. You will encounter opposition. You'll have parents, maybe teachers, maybe the government, all asking you to just tweak what you do a little bit, just make it a little bit easier for them to manage and a bit more like the norm. And be flexible where you can be, but the one thing you never compromise on is the education and the experience that you're offering to the children. So stand firm, stand your ground, Find, if you can, someone else who thinks the same way you do, because this is a hard job and people matter. So having someone who feels the same way you do, who can be by your side as you take up this battle, will make it a lot easier. I'd say find that person and then don't find excuses to not start. Just go for it. Know that it's going to be hard work, know that it's going to be a battle, but that it'll produce just the most incredible experience for children. And when it all gets a bit much, you can do what I do. I just go into the forest and I sit down and I watch the children. And I can't be there for more than 2 or 3 minutes before I'm beaming and happy, and just knowing that it is all absolutely worth it, because these children are incredible and they have no idea how lucky they are.